Hey, it's Chrissy or Chris or whatever. 2 seconds to turn off the light. Oh, so much better. Well, anyway, I sort got a problem and I posted it on YouTube, and now I think if anyone can help me with my love problem, fuck that word anyway. Then I might do some fun or some advice things, anything. And I am thinking about one of my friends. She was complaining about her boyfriend, and he was so quiet. He wasn't ever writing to her, and he was had no time anymore. And she was crying so much because of it, and I was just like, okay, my mom, she gave me this advice, and funny enough, it worked for her, but anyway, she said try not to write to him for a week, and when he sometime writes, are you pissed off at me or something? She said, no, I'm just disappointed, and I told her to tell that, and she said it totally worked, and she was like, whoa, I'm so happy I forgot all the ideas she had about cut for him and anything, and I was just like, it worked. And if I ever find out how to put this in and upload my videos, I'll try to, like go out and see some more, tell some more, do some more, because one of my big dreams are like becoming just as cool as Sean Dawson. He's seriously funny. But not like copying his show. That would just be lame. I mean, I can do, like tell people I think, do some fun sometimes, and do something else than sit here on my fat butt talking to people I don't even know. That's the funny part of it. I'm talking to people I don't even know. They'll see this clip. It's so fucking weird. I mean, in real, I'm like just shy. I can only look at people like, what will he kill me now or anything? I'm just like standing there, be aware or anything like that. I'm just like the alert system, and it just starts, and I'll just get shy and. But not when I'm drunk, funny enough. Then I get like this party something that just goes around to people yelling at them if they don't say hi to me. And I remember one from my old class. I was just like, hey, 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 say hi to me. And when he didn't answer me, I called him right in front of the toilet. I was just like, you stupid horse, you haven't said hi to me, say hi to me. And it was just like, get all scared and stuff. And maybe I should get a big club because my parents are asleep. But anyway, I was just like, no, it's me. I was just like totally drunk, and I was just like, what the hell happened last night? And it was before I moved school, so it's just like, oh fuck, I gotta go to school tomorrow, and people will ask me about that stuff, and they didn't. I just heard one of them calling me weirdo. Telling him, hey, did you see Chris yesterday? That weirdo. And I was just like, wee, people noticed me. But at least they didn't like tell me what the hell were you doing. I was just like, helping, they noticed me. And I was just like, yeah, hey, it worked, yay. This one is my favorite. I'm watching cartoons, and I'm just like, wee, look. Once it gets a bit less glimmered. Johnny Bravo! Sorry, I couldn't help. Which reminds me of a funny thing. One of my friends, it was seriously funny. I was just like, I was like hanging out with her, and she started to talk about this guy, and I was just like, well, I thought it was someone else. So it was just like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm like this, and I was just like, yeah, mom, she just wrote me bedtime. Fuck. But anyway, I thought she was talking about someone else, and I was just like, what are you talking about? I'm like this. I mean, it's not like you. She was just like, but I know it, and he's seriously cute, and I was just like, ew, he's not cute. Because the way she was talking about it reminded me of a 40-year-old man, and I knew a 40-year-old man back then, and he was my uncle, in fact, and she knew about my uncle. She was like, ew, you're not having a crush on my uncle, are you? And when I asked her about that, she looked like all scared and stuff, and I was just like, didn't you talk about my uncle? Because it sounded like that when you started to describe him like stupid person or anything. She was like, he's stupid and he doesn't get a lot. I was just like, that's my uncle. Like, he was just like, and he's a bit older than me. I was just like, my uncle is a bit older than her too. He was just like, and I think he has his grays already, and my uncle has his gray hairs already. And all the descriptions she gave reminded me of him, actually him. And she's like, ew, you don't have a crush on my uncle, dude. She was just like, she actually started to scream in the middle of Esbjerg, which is a huge town in Denmark. But she started to scream, and I was just like, calm down, I didn't say you fucked him. And then she told me it was one of my friends she was talking about. I was really just like, what the hell? That sounds like my uncle. And she just started to laugh at me. And I got really, really pissed off because she laughed at me. I can't take it. Or actually I can. That's what I'm living for. People laughing at me, but I don't know how funny this was. But anyways, I would be like doing whatever I have to before people. Besides getting underwear on my head. Maybe if I got some underwear from a store that's never been used, because I don't want to wear my own underwear. I can, and I don't want to wear my mom's. I mean, ilk. And my stepfather, oh my god, he's a man that works with cars, and I don't want to wear his underwear on my head. Not really. And my little sister, for some sort of reason, I just think that's gross. But so I wanna wear some underwear on my head maybe, and then run around and just be like, look at me, and people will indeed think I'm crazy. Maybe I should try. I want to be crazy. I want to be seen as crazy because many people call me that. So just say, you're not crazy, you're just a hyperactive kid. I was just like, hyperactive kids, I'm 16, you fuck. But then again, sometimes I'm like, I'm a 5-year-old pensionist, like, I'm old and I'm 5 years old, yay! And sometimes I just stand screaming at other people, calling them idiots and old, and even though they're younger than me, they're still oldies and older than me, and I think it's so fun. Yeah, that's, although I'm not allowed to. Well, everyone stops me. You're not allowed to. You can't do that. This might be the funniest part of my holiday, where I can just sit and talk. But because I don't want this to be too long, I'm ending it now. Muhaha. Muhaha.